My name is Geoff Walker, and I'm lucky to be standing on the Salisbury side of the Merrimack River, overlooking the famous Salisbury Marsh. If this place could talk, just like the Newbury and the Newburyport marshes, it could certainly tell a story. Joppa Flats is directly there, and Joppa Flats is one of the most famous and most significant waterfowling areas in New England. You know, we have Barnegat Bay, we have in Maine, we have Merrimack Bay, but Joppa Flats has its own waterfowling history and its own distinct type of duck boat. I call this boat the ultimate duck boat. This is the Joppa Flat Sneak Boat. It is a boat that is propelled by a sculling oar. You lay inside that cockpit, the oar goes out the back of the boat, and the motion sculls the float, and you sneak up on the ducks. There's 120 pounds of lead that goes in the front of this boat so that the scull hole stays above the water line, and I lay in it and am able to move towards the birds. This is really the first stealth technology I think that probably was ever designed. This all disappearing edges. A little later, when we have this boat on the water and it turns to come at you, it almost disappears like the stealth fighter. I'm sure what happened here was that kind of late in the evening was in a layout boat, which is a boat that's low to the water, has a bigger profile, almost like a pumpkin seed, and he had his decoys out, and a bunch of birds probably landed down beyond him, out of gun range. And as the waning light and the end of the day was approaching, he said, "How can I get at those birds?" So he probably reached up, undid his anchor line, and on the outgoing tide floated down and was successful. And I have a sneaky suspicion that that's how the sneak boat first came about. The engineering and the thought that has gone into this is pretty significant. And this boat has a home here. It's indigenous to the Merrimack River watershed. This boat is really found no other place in this design.